Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm sharing another clean with me video. It's been a little while since I've done one of these, but as you can see, my house really needed it this day. This is going to be a very realistic what I do when my house is a mess, kind of on a daily basis when I'm limited on time. I'll try to give you guys some tips throughout this video. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this video and I hope it gives you some motivation if you're looking for some inspiration to maybe clean your own house. The first thing I always start with is the kitchen. I cannot function or do anything else until my kitchen is clean, and usually I'll start with the dishes first because I just feel like once I clear all the dishes off the counter, it just doesn't feel as overwhelming, and I can really see what needs to be cleaned from there. Like I mentioned before, this was a day that I was kind of limited on time, and so I do the basic things that need to get done every single day first, and then you'll see that I actually had a little bit of time and I was able to do some extra chores on this day as well. Once all the dishes were cleaned, I went ahead and moved on to wiping down the counters. Again, this is something I do every single day. It's just things that need to get done every single day, and so I went ahead and started doing that. I also pick up a little bit as I go, so as you just saw, I had a few water bottles that still need to be cleaned. I just put those in the sink. Once I'm completely done wiping down the counter, I will hand wash any of the dishes that need to be hand washed. And then I will just kind of collect things that don't belong in the kitchen and start to put them in the rooms that they belong in, so that it makes it a little bit easier when I move to other rooms. I can just put all of those things where they go. Once I'm done wiping the counters, I just go through and do a really quick sweep. I don't really worry too much about making sure I get every little thing because my son actually sweeps the floor in the evenings as one of his chores. So I'm just really trying to get any crumbs that he may have missed or anything that I've wiped off the counters. But I like doing this because it's just a quick way to get it done, and he really helps me out by doing that chore. And then I'm going to move on to the living room, and as you can see, my puppy got a hold of his blanket again, and so there's always stuffing. Ever since we've gotten him, it's just become a new normal part of my cleaning routine is to pick up all the stuffing from his toys And then I'm going to go ahead and move on to fixing up the couch. And again, I'm collecting things as I go. And as you can see in the back, I just put them all on our TV stand. And a little bit later, when I'm done cleaning up the couch and everything, I just take the entire pile and again, I go and just put them in the room that they belong in, so that when I'm all done, I can just put all of that stuff away when I make it to that room. Another way I really save time on cleaning is by using my Roomba. I love having my Roomba. I used to run it every single day, and I haven't really been doing that lately because I do still enjoy vacuuming, and ever since we got our puppy, I feel like the Roomba doesn't always pick up everything. So I have been vacuuming by hand more often, but on days like today where I'm limited on time, it's so nice to just be able to run the Roomba and not have to worry about it. And as you can see, our puppy likes to play with it too. And then earlier today we went to the library, so I'm just going to go ahead and take out the books that we got, and I like to display them in the classroom. For one, so that we remember that we have them and we actually read them, and two, I just think it looks really nice on top of this shelf in our classroom. Now that the whole main living area is nice and clean, I go ahead and move on to anything I might have extra time for. I do make my bed every single morning, so I didn't show that here. It was something I did pretty early right after I woke up. And I also folded some laundry, so I'm just taking some time right now to go ahead and put all of that laundry away and to clean up anything that I may have left out or that I moved from the living room or kitchen and just putting them where they go. Another thing that really helps out with keeping our house clean is that both of our kids are responsible for cleaning their rooms every morning. They are both responsible for making their bed and just picking up their toys. And honestly, we've done this with my son since he was really young. My daughter is 5, and we've been doing it with her for about a year. And she actually really enjoys doing it, and it's really cute. She'll come to us, and she's very proud whenever she's cleaned her room. And my son has never really had an issue with it. I think because we've started it so young and we've always been consistent with it, it's just not that big of a deal to them. They're just used to doing it. When they first wake up, they make their bed and just pick up their toys. And because they do it on a daily basis, it never becomes a big problem or too overwhelming for them. So that's going to be it for today's Clean With Me. As you can see, these are the things we do pretty much on a daily basis to keep up with our cleaning, and it makes it a lot easier to keep up with and not have to worry about. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one.